Hi everyone, it's Tuesday and this is our check-in for two-dimensional shapes, and we have some other maths activities for you today as well. So we're going to be using our Jamboard again today, and we need to move to our next screen to see our activity. So follow the arrows to the next screen. All right, the first activity that you need to do is draw the shapes to match the description. So I'm going to read the descriptions to you. You might like to have your Jamboard open so that you can pause this video and complete the task to make it easier, so that you can hear me read them to you and you can complete the activity. Remember, this is a check-in activity. We would like you to do this without a parent's assistance, and this way your parents are more than welcome to read it to you. However, by me reading it to you today, you won't need them to do that. You can just follow along and complete your Jamboard activities. All right, so number one, you need to draw a shape that has 3 vertices and 3 straight sides. And then you need to label the shape. Okay, so over here, we can use our pen tool again. Remember, I wonder if you can remember what we need to press with our pen tool to make a straight line. Correct, the shift key. We can make a straight line like this. So you might like to choose a different color. You might like to do it in red, and you're going to draw your shape this way. Okay, so you need to follow the instructions to draw your shape. That's number one. You also need to label the shape. Number two, don't worry about spelling. I'm not checking your spelling. I'm checking that you understand. So using your strategies of sounding out words, that's what I want to know, so that you can try and sound out the words and match the names as closely as you can. Number two, draw a shape that has 4 vertices, 2 long straight lines, so they're longer straight lines, or sides, and 2 shorter straight sides. So label the shape. So it's the same thing. We're going to use our pen tool and we're going to make the shape. All right, and number 3, use a post-it note to write something that is different about the 2 shapes. So we can get our post-it note, we can type in what is different. Now, I do not mind if you want to ask a parent to type your words for you, as long as they're your words, okay? So you can ask someone to help you type the words in if you need it. I'm sure lots of you don't though. You just need to type in the words. If you want to, you can write the answers with just with the pen. You can do that also. So there's a couple of options for you there. All right, then we move on to our next slide, and it says move the shapes to match the names and descriptions. So over here we have a pentagon, a triangle, and a quadrilateral. So remembering back to our maths lesson on two-dimensional shapes, you need to match which shapes from down here are going to go on to these post-it notes. So you can just press on them. If you've got a mouse, you can press on the mouse and hold them and move them, okay? So you might move them closer, and we can order them so that we can show them at the front. So we want them to show at the front, so I'm going to change it to forward, see if that will work. Bring to front, there we go. Beautiful. So now we can do that and we can bring them to the front. Okay, now is Mrs. Green putting them in the right places? No, this is up to you to do that. I'm just showing you how to move them. So I will make sure that we can bring all of them to the front so they're ready for you to space when it's your turn. All right, and that's how you can complete that task. The next one. Okay, so let's do this one now. Move the post-it notes to the correct shape. So this time we have to read the post-it notes and place them on to the shape that we think they match. So we've got 5 vertices and 5 straight sides. So you just need to press on the shape and move it to where you think it belongs. The next one is 4 vertices and 4 straight sides. The next one is 1 curved side and 0 vertices. And then we've got a circle, a rhombus, and a pentagon. So again, we just press on those and slide them to where we think they belong. Okay. All right, so now we're on to our other maths activities for this week or today. So this is the basketball challenge. So choose 3 balls and add them together. You can use each ball more than once. Then you can tell us what is the highest score you can get. Which ball can you add together to score 7 points? Which ball can you get to add 10 points? What other scores can you get? Okay, so we're just working on different combinations of numbers. And you can use a post-it note to write your answers. You can use a pen to write your answers. So have a play around and work out how you want to record your information and place it onto your Jamboard. Okay. And lucky last slide for today, we're going to add up to 5 challenge. So with this one, we're going to write a list of all the whole numbers up to 100 that you can think of, that when the digits are added together, you get a 5. Okay, so this might be a little bit tricky to do straight onto the Jamboard. You might want a piece of paper to have a little bit of a think about it first. So here is an example. We've got 3 and 2. When you add 3 and 2 together, they make the number 5. So it sounds hard, but it's not that hard. There are quite a few combinations that will add up to 5. So you need to write your information here. And then you can write the numbers in numerical order. Okay, so going from the lowest to the highest. All right. So that should be not too hard for you today to show us your understanding of 2-dimensional shapes. And then we've got a couple of challenge activities for you to complete. So good luck with it today. Bye.